Hi, welcome to this new video. In this video, we'll be discussing how do you know if it's your intuition or are you overthinking. My name is Abhimanyu Datta and I'm an MBA turned logistics entrepreneur and now profit scale up coach. I've been published by a leading English newspaper and have been empaneled by the Ministry of Textiles Government of India to train almost 300 entrepreneurs of the country. I'm on a mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs achieve 10x profit using intuition, and I'm the founding partner of 10x Profit Hub. So let's start today's video to understand how do you differentiate whether it is really your intuition or is it just your overthinking. So to understand what is whether it is really intuition or overthinking, let's just first go through what are the signs of overthinking, the common signs of overthinking. So when we overthink, we normally notice that we have a continuous chatter going in our mind or in our head. There's an internal chatter that we speak to ourselves, and there's a continuous chatter going on. Number two, we keep making multiple scenarios. We keep thinking of multiple scenarios and seeing how it would turn out. So it is again related to point number one, because once you have a continuous chatter, your mind doesn't stop. So if you try to stop it, it will again create some other scenario and they'll start thinking, okay, so what if that happens, how it will turn up, what the other person will say, or how would I feel, or how would it would go like. So these are classic signs of overthinking. And if a particular thing has been lingering on your mind for a long time, say for more than anything, more than say 10 minutes, you're overthinking about it. Sometimes certain things remain in mind for few hours, for even days, sometimes weeks. That is too much of overthinking. But anything that remains in your mind for more than 10 minutes, you're overthinking about it. Once it has been thought about, you have taken a decision, it shouldn't be on your mind. So these are the classic signs. And next, the sign of overthinking is when you are literally uh, thinking about it in everywhere and anywhere. So suppose if you're reading about it, you still think about that situation, you think how it would really turn out, you always keep thinking about it, you're never over it. So these are classic signs of overthinking. Now what are the signs of intuition? We have been discussing about intuition a lot. So excited, if you're excited, I want you to comment yes, I'm excited, so that I know that you're really watching and learning. And also please take a notepad and a paper and take lots of notes, because there's a loads of golden nuggets information that I'm going to give you in this video, and I have been giving in all the previous videos as well. So the signs of intuition are as follows. You generally have a faint voice in the head that will only happen once. It's very rare that you have the same voice happening, say, twice or thrice, and it only comes when in the same situation again and again. Otherwise, it doesn't come. It only comes once and it goes away. So, as I said, it just comes and goes. It's up to you to decode it. So in my previous videos, we have discussed that most of the times intuition is not that simple, it's not straightforward. You have to learn to decode it and to understand in which situation it applies and what does it trying to say to us and how do we really go ahead about it. And you also get a deep sense, or you get a vibe. So there are different types of people who feel intuition in different ways. All right. Some people hear a voice, some people just see a flash or an image of a text, number, or just image, picture. Some people just feel it. So there's a saying that I can feel it in my bones. So you really feel about it. So you can feel good, you can feel bad, you feel confident, you feel confused. So it's sometimes also a vibe or a deep sense in your body. So these are signs of intuition. So we have gone over signs of overthinking. Now we have gone over signs of intuition. Now let us understand the situation where overthinking happens. In which scenarios overthinking happen? So it generally happens when you are in business, you're running your own business, you have various expenses, you have headaches of making sure that sales are happening. You have to pay salaries, too many headaches. All right, you have your competition, your vendors are not giving you good prices, changing rules, taxes, and with COVID there are rules changing every other day. So if you're watching this, I'm recording this video in August 2021. So if you're watching this video say 2 3 years down the line, you might be aware of what people went and what businesses really went through in 2020 and 2021 due to COVID. Second reason where we start overthinking is when we are in a job, and 2020 and 2021 was the perfect example of overthinking, because many people were really concerned, stressed out about how their jobs will pan out, whether they will be really employed by the end of month, whether they will be really able to put food on the table next month. So related to your career, job, related to money, related to relationships, these are main four areas where people generally overthink in any scenario. The effects of overthinking is stress and bad health and nothing else. Even a doctor says that stress is not good for your body, overthinking is not good for your mind. It only weakens your cognitive abilities, it only weakens your immunity, physical immunity as well. So when you start overthinking, your body starts becoming weak and you start attracting various diseases. So even the spiritual guru says that it's not a good thing to keep overthinking about the same thing again and again. You just have to release it. So there are few tips that how you can come overthinking. So number one is a very practical thing. You just think what worst can happen, right? What worst can happen. So once you're ready for what worst can happen, you can really let it go. Number two, to let go of overthinking is just take a deep breath, and it works like magic. And if it's still not leaving your mind, you keep taking deep breaths. 3, 5, 7. By the time you're taking the fifth deep breath, it would have left your mind and body. And third, and the most easy to let go of overthinking, is to actually plan your problem in a way where it doesn't affect you in a much larger extent, but you just try to minimize the loss. And once you have you know made arrangements to avoid the loss, you stop thinking about it, or you just laugh it out. These are like various simple techniques you can overcome about you can use to overcome overthinking. So this was a very short and an informative video over how do you recognize whether it's really your intuition or overthinking, and we went over the signs of intuition and overthinking, and what are the scenarios in which overthinking happens, and what are the effects of overthinking, and most importantly the tips to overcome overthinking. All right, so I have a special gift. You all can join our special VIP group, and the special benefit that the members get of the VIP group is that they get access to the exclusive content that we do in our group. Those content you will never find on YouTube or any other place. That's only in our group. So the description is given in the description. Please go and click it and join the group, and also join our Telegram channel where you will get flash updates. And also, before you go, comment what was your key takeaway from this video, and if you have any questions regarding intuition, regarding business, and how to implement intuition in your business, feel free to comment your questions. Would be happy to answer. I wish you all the best. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.